Welcome to my channel. Right now you are in the right place. Here I am with yet another white and gold leaf collection piece. I've been so excited doing this, and as I was saying in another video where I showed you how to make a cake stand, the one with just one level and a foot, I'm doing this in white and gold because most times in markets that's what people would prefer because they're sort of neutral colors. And also right now here in the Middle East with lots of Arabs, they like nice, glitter and glitz, and those are the colors that would go in the market here. But also it gives you a base on where to come and see what I can make and request for custom made colors. So the fact that I'm making just white and gold doesn't mean I can't do colors. Check out my full playlist with lots of color. I'm an African woman, so I love color. So we're going to use these trays, the square ones, and we're using 3 of them. But for the video, for the actual showing you how we're making them, because of the space, I'm going to show you on this larger one, and then I'll do the other small ones on the side. But at the end, I'll show you how we put them together. I'm making them in the same exact way. So we'll use this mold and this silicone coaster I bought on Amazon, and I thought I can use them in a different way to help me create some design, some agate tray design for this. So this is an agate cake tier tray. We are going to use gold leaf, as I've said, and our white pearl MEYSPRING mica powder, and our clear resin, which I'm just going to make now. Wear my protective gear, my gloves, my shield, and my mask, and then I show you how we're going to do that. I hope it comes out as nicely as I would like it to, because I've not used this for this purpose before. So most of the time when here on my videos, you'll see I'm trying out new things with you. I've made trays without this, normal tray, where we just mix different things, but I'm trying to do a design with this. So watch out and see where I'm doing it, because silicone doesn't stick on resin, and so I'm trying to use this to make a design. So I'll show you. So don't forget to subscribe and press the notification bell so that you don't miss out on more of these videos. There's quite a lot on my playlist and a lot coming, but also to see how I style this and how I use this and in different ways, and what the clients are saying about them, and how different variations of the same colors. Follow me on Instagram at Juliet Migwi Inspires. As you can see, it's curing well. This is almost 24 hours later, but remember, it depends on your resin type and how fast it cures. This one had a very long pot life, 45 to 60 minutes, which allowed me to make this and several other pieces at the same time. But if your pot life is shorter, it means your resin will also cure faster, and you don't want it to be hard. Okay, it can be hard, but you want to go to the next process before this cures too much, but you also don't want it to be tacky. You see, I can touch this, and I'm still wearing gloves so that I don't leave marks on it, but still soft enough that you can ply this off, and still not too hard so that it still sticks to the silicone mold. But you also have to be careful in how you're doing it. And to begin with, I'm using this and this, and I'll show you why. This method is where I've stuck this and did this at the same time. One reason I was doing that is because this silicone mold, I didn't want to have a way of sticking it down, so it could have seeped out. So instead of letting it seep out, I decided, let me also do the side so that it contains the seepage, and even though it seeps just a little, it doesn't sort of distort the design. But watch the card above. I'm making a mold, a resin tray, an agate resin tray, where I won't do this style where I've stuck everything together. I'll make the agate pieces separately and then put them in. So watch out for that video, because I'm sure some of you are asking, so why didn't you make them fast and then come back? And then the other reason was I wanted to maintain this hexagon design, and if I picked the pieces and cured them separately, then come to put them in, I was going to then have to worry about the design. So let's see how this is coming out. Oh, another thing you will note, I should have thought about it, although it could still have been messy, and maybe put a string under one of these edges so that I can pull out this piece. But I found that this might also work well, and I'll show you how we're going to do that. The other thing is, please, another tip, make sure when you put your resin, it doesn't go over this, so that then you're not dealing with having to cut off to keep the pieces. All right, so let's see. On this edge, I'm going to try lift. So it's one of my deburring tools. So I'm not cutting the silicone, but I'm lifting it up. I'm poking it to lift up. See? Let me take it near so that you see. Okay. So I'm poking it. You can see it. I hope it's clear enough. I'm poking and I'm holding this down, the resin down, so that it also doesn't lift and doesn't lift from the tray, because I don't want it to lift. You see? That's it. That's it. I've lifted it up. Yeah, and I put that under. And so now we do this other part. Because I don't want this to lift off as I lift off the silicone, I'm going to use this to just hold down the corners. Now I can move it away. So I'm just holding this down like this. You can see? Because I don't want the corners to lift, so that the silicone doesn't lift off, then we have to deal with. And so just like that. How easy is that? And even though, for example, I press in and they go in, it's okay, because we're not done. We still have some more to to do so, even though that is distorted. Let's see, can we do this without distorting? Yes. Just be careful, no need to rush after you've done all this work. Look at that definition, that's what we were going for. And that's why I didn't want to, let me take it away. So look at how that looks against the white. And that's why I didn't want to worry about doing this separately, and they're still stacked down. So I'll show you the next part after this because we're not done. I've decided to use this dazzling diamond MEYSPRING instead of the pearl to show the demarcation. Let me mix it up and show you. Here is the finished product. Remember, there are 3 of them. This, and this. And remember, the hexagon were one size, so as the size becomes bigger or smaller, the white space changes, the negative space. So I'll show you the one we made. Let's demold this one together, and then I'll show you how we fix it up. I really, look at that. It looks very elegant, even just without anything else. I want to see how it is on the other side, but I don't think, okay, let's look together. But my thought is that it's still the better side because it's the side that you can actually see the demarcation well. So let's demold this. Let's demold it. Alright, so the back looks like this. So not as quite bad, not too bad. See? It's quite clear at the back. Quite interesting. It's very, very sort of defined. Even more than this side. I think it will be because the dazzling glitter is not like the dazzling mica is not like these others, because I think it has these fine glitters. I think they sink to the bottom, so that's why you can see the white is very, very, very clear. But I think I still prefer this side because I don't want it to be too obviously geometric, like the way it is here. I think it looks good, but I prefer this side that actually sort of gives it that subtle design without it being obvious. But if a client really wanted the other side, I would make it for them. But I really love it. I really love it. So I'll demold the other one, and then I show you how we put it together. And then you wait for the reveal at the end to see how I actually use it. And if you like this, please subscribe and press the notification bell so that you don't miss out other videos like this. I hope this has been valuable for you. And if you want to see other colors and other ways I'm going to use this, for example, when I do my Independence Day beverage station videos, and you'd like to see how various ways I use these, or trays of different colors, please follow me at Juliet Migwi Inspires on Instagram and on TikTok. And so God bless you, Barakatella. We'll see you on the next video, and thank you for staying till the end.